All right, we had to hurry. We got a great guest just for a second here, so I didn't want to waste any time with a fancy open or anything like that. But Hall of Famer, football legend, producer, philanthropist, so many things. Arena football quarterback, too. Don't want to forget those
Yeah, don't
grocery
forget that.
days.
That's right. Good
Kurt
times.
Warner joining us for a couple of minutes, and I know why you're here. I don't care about the picks. Tell us about why you're here and the amazing things you continue to do.
All right. Well, I tell you what, I'm partnering up with Bingo Blitz, and so I don't know about you. I grew up playing bingo, so we would go to the church every Wednesday night, play bingo. Everything I won, I got to take home. So I loved those bingo moments where I'm holding up my card, standing up, yelling bingo. But I feel like Super Bowl is so much about the bingo moment. I got to play in Super Bowl 34 and throw that touchdown pass to win the Super Bowl, kind of my bingo moment, and we see it every single year. So we're teaming up with Bingo Blitz around Las Vegas, around the Super Bowl. And so if you're at home and you download the Bingo Blitz free app, sign up for a free account. And if one of these defenses sets a Super Bowl record with 8 sacks in the Super Bowl, then one of our account holders at home will win $1 million and have their bingo moment. So kind of a fun way to build around Las Vegas and the idea of betting and gambling in Vegas and turn it to the Super Bowl and hoping somebody has that moment.
So you've been on both sides of this now, playing in it and now walking around Radio Row. Which is more fun?
Well, being in it is always going to be more fun. But I do love the fact that I still get to cover the game, and I love this week, that it brings everything together. And, as I was talking about those bingo moments, I think about that as I was preparing for my game is that, man, I wanted to make that special play, that game-changing play. Who's going to be that guy or those guys this weekend that kind of etch their name in history or make that highlight play that is played every single year around this time. So I love talking about the game. I love waiting to watch the game to see who's going to be the stars of the game. So it's exciting to be around it, whether you're playing in it or whether you're covering it.
And you and your wife continue to do so much off the field and all the great things that you've done as far as charity. So tell us how that's going and how can people get involved with the Kurt Warner's Foundation?
It's going great. I mean, when you have a platform like this, it's just a blessing to be able to give back and to do anything and everything that we're able to do. And so right now, kind of our passion is a place called Treasure House. So I've got my oldest son suffered a traumatic brain injury when he was 4 months old. So he's dealt with challenges throughout his life. When he graduated from high school, we tried to figure out, okay, what's next for him? And so we ended up building Treasure House. It was a community living facility for young adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities. We've built one in Arizona. We've got it completely full, looking to build more around the country. So if you want to find out more about that, if you got a friend or a family that could be impacted by a place like Treasure House, all you got to do is go to treasurehouse.org. You find out all about what we're doing, how to support us, continue to share the word. That's one of the biggest things when you start a new foundation is just getting the word out of what's out there and what you're doing. So treasurehouse.org and join the cause and help us impact lives.
All right, we're getting the wipe here. Just real quick, your prediction and why.
I tell you what, I can't give you my prediction because I got to be on air for 8 hours on Sunday on NFL Network. But
and the Westwood One Radio Network.
Yeah, I'll be calling the game as well. But I think it's going to be a great game. I will tell you right now, I'm leaning towards the Chiefs. I really like their defense. Obviously, we know all about their quarterback and the playmaking they have on that side. So I'm leaning in that direction, but I reserve the right to change my opinion by Sunday. So good to see you. Thanks for having me on.
All right. Kurt Warner stopping by, Hall of Fame quarterback. If you haven't seen his movie, go see that movie.
Yes,
everything
see that movie.
He does. Yes, everything he's done, he touches and blessed by God. And thank God he stopped by for a couple of minutes. So that's what happens here at Radio Row. We get the Hall of Famers back-to-back, Steve Largent. And now I've got Lee Steinberg sitting down. So, Lee, we might as well just jump in. I'm going to jump off real quick. We'll reset. And we've got my man sitting down for a couple of minutes. He's probably busier than most of the players with all of the things he's got going this week and trying to be a super agent. So don't go away. This is what they call a teaser. Lee Steinberg coming up in just a second.